Hello you guys. Today I have my icon box. Looks like it got a little banged in the mail, but I'm sure it's fine, hopefully. And this month's icon box person is Miss GWEN Stefani. So that's exciting. So this will have all of her favorite things in here, along with a couple of her own. So I'm barefaced because these usually have a lot of stuff in them. So let's see. This first thing is a glycol lactic radiance renewal mask with AHAs in it. So since this is a mask, I'm not going to use this, but I'm definitely excited to try this because I do like this sort of thing. And this here is by Hydrocate. It's the recharging serum from Kate Somerville. Her products are always really expensive too, but they're usually really good. So it's not real glass, but it's made to look like glass, which, you know, I'll take it. Sometimes I drop stuff, so. Recharging serum. So let's see if this is, okay, it's a serum, but it's like a thicker serum. I'm just gonna give myself a little spritz like this first, just so it's not totally dry. It feels like really just wet and moist. It doesn't feel sticky. It smells kind of gross though. But it's just feels like I put water on my face and it like soaked right in. Okay. And the next thing in my box, this is a replenishing facial oil by Keys Soul Care, prickly pear and pomegranate. Replenishes firms and plumps. Let me see. I can open this. Oh wow, I opened it upside down. Wait. It was in there upside down? And it says you are good to yourself. So, this is a glass bottle. The oil itself is clear. Now I would put on some oil, but I'm about to put on some makeup, so I don't want this to break up my makeup. It says apply after serum and before moisturizer. Pair with, yeah, it doesn't say anything about under makeup or whatever, so I'm thinking it's for if you're just having a nice skincare day. And this, this is a palette from Miss Dominique Cosmetics. Let's see what this looks like. I like how it has a little thing on the bottom, but this is what it looks like. Let's see if I can get this in here without. I like that. Okay, so I'm excited to try this out. I'll keep it out of the box. And then this is a mascara by KBD, and what's kind of nice about that is now I can try the mascara, try the eyeshadow. Got a whole look going. And let's see. I got a brush set. I totally forgot about this. This is by Love and Craft Beauty. This is supposedly a blush brush. I don't know, I'd probably use that maybe for highlighter. I like this bent eyeliner brush. I mean, they don't feel bad, but they also don't feel amazing either. I'm sure they're usable. I do really like this one. This one I'm definitely gonna get some use out of. This one I might if I'm just really trying to blow something out, but these are really, most of them are lightly packed, and this one that's supposed to be a packing is still kind of a little bit fluffy, but this one's seems pretty good. And let's see. The next thing in my box is this Anastasia Brow Freeze Kit. That's pretty cool. I've never tried this before. And it comes with the spatula, so it has like a spatula on this side and a little spoolie on that side. So, let's see, what does this look like in here? Ooh, very mirrored. So I won't blend you with this. Let's see. Fingerprints up really easily. Let's see. So that's crystal clear. Brow freezing, brow styling wax. Alrighty. And then I have two more things. This is a lipstick by Give Beauty in the color Lovable Me. I like how hers are kind of square. Ooh, that's a really pretty color. Let's see. Ooh, so it's like a chocolate brown. Smells good. I don't know if it quite smells like chocolate, but it has like that light, like almost desserty smell that a lot of lipsticks are starting to have. And the last thing in here is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I was super excited about this when we saw this. The only thing is they didn't let me pick the foundation. She just picked, it's just like, oh, she picked color number 4 for you. And it's like, how do you, I'm like, okay. So this is number 4 neutral. It looks really light. It says made in Italy. So I'm excited to try this. And I've been on the hunt for a new foundation. So if this happens to actually be a really good color and really work out, I don't have to get foundation. Yay. So I'm just gonna round everything up and then we'll try and put a face on. So if you wanna keep on watching to see that part, see you in a second. All right, so I'm all set up. I got some hand wipes too, because I'm gonna put this on with my fingers and we're just gonna see if it ever comes out how this works. I hope it's my color. Oh my goodness, that's scary. I'm gonna start off with one pump and then we'll go from there. So I didn't really put anything on my face, so let's hope I don't regret that. You know, it's not too bad of a color once it's rubbed on and rubbed in. Let's see. I'm gonna do one more pump because that was definitely not enough. Mostly because it feels really thick. It's a lot thicker than I was expecting. So it, like, when you're rubbing it, it almost feels like, remember when you were at school and you would rub your hands together with glue before the glue was even getting sticky and it just had that feeling to it? Yeah, so it feels like Elmer's glue before getting sticky. Put a little bit more around here. Actually, I don't know why I just worked so hard to put that all the way up to my forehead because I'm wearing bangs today. I just got my hair cut and I always miss the end of my nose. What's your guys' spot? The places that I always miss every time I do my makeup for some reason is like the very tip of my nose and sometimes around my, oh, and I forget to blend it this way so it doesn't look wild. I mean, once it's sitting there for a sec, it lays down really nice. There it is. But if I used a sponge or brush. So now I'm gonna hop into this thing, the Dominique palette. Supposedly, she says it's called the Essentials palette because you're supposed to be able to use this as blush, this as like a bronzer, and like this as like an under eye setter. But I mean, yeah, for some people you could totally do that, but not everyone's gonna be able to use all those colors for those things. The best part. So I'm going to actually, I don't hate this foundation. See this little dry patch? It is sticking, however, to like my dry patches. That probably would have been helped by if I would have put on lotion, but I was trying to see kind of how it worked on its own without getting help from like moisturizers and all that stuff. Because like the NARS, I can put that on without anything underneath and it still looks good. My forehead is peeling, but I'm gonna be wearing bangs, so that's not super important right now. I'm gonna have to squirt my face down after this. We'll see if this is gonna last on me all day. Although it's partially mostly my fault since I didn't moisturize or anything, but I wanted to test it. So I'm gonna jump into this little makeup set that we got. And you know what's funny is I was bashing on this brush at first because I was like, there's no way that's gonna be a blush brush, it's not gonna work out. But since I'm using this little pan as a brush, I mean as a blush, and I mean, I guess I can be very intentional with the color this way. It's very hard to control because it's so flimsy, but it's so tiny, so it's like, it is very precise. I'm not getting blush anywhere where I don't want it. So, you know, that's definitely a plus. You know, I actually really like that as a blush. So in person, you can definitely see it. I don't know if it's super noticeable on camera, but cute. And then if you're going for that like really monochromatic look, because sometimes I do like when it's monochromatic because then it feels like it all just meshes together better since it's all the same color, if that makes sense. Instead of like trying to mix a peach down here with a blue up here and this down here. I like that. Very pretty. My chapped lips are wildly upset right now. So you know what? I actually kind of do like this little brush as a blush brush. Not gonna lie. I have been corrected. This here is a packer brush. I'm not trying to pack just yet. I like how the brushes have like directions on them. I'm covered in dog hair. It's horrific. I like how it has the names for everything on it, because then, like, if you're not super good at makeup or really know what you're doing, you'll know what to do with this. Precision setting brush. Okay, so this is, I might do that because this is looking fun. This is crease blending, fluffy blending, and this is that blush brush. Yes. Actually, I'm gonna keep this out because I'm gonna do my highlight with that one. So I'm gonna start by putting this there, because she said you can use everything as everything. That's actually pretty, yeah. Just glowy enough. And then, oh my gosh, that is the most texture I've ever seen. Oh, but I do like that it's not really glittery. It literally looks like I'm damp. All right, so now I'm done with this one. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by, I don't know if I want to set my under eyes with this, but I will set the top of my lids with it, just to give me a better blend. Okay, now that that's set down, I'm gonna do my eyebrows, because now that I have foundation on, I can do my eyebrows. So I'm gonna try these and see what I think. I've never used this before, so I feel like I'm kind of late to the game. I've used different ones, but never this one, just because I don't do my brows enough in that way to spend $30 on some eyebrow wax. I just can't see myself doing that. So, but I will, however, since I got it in my box, definitely try it. So I don't know how much I should be trying to put in here. I guess we'll find out together. Okay, that worked, but you see how it mixed with my my foundation, so I don't know. I mean, it does look pretty good though. If I were to put like a brow gel on top of it, ew. Grody. Okay, maybe if I use like some sort of like some sort of brow pomade, or actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wipe off my makeup under this eyebrow, see if this can be salvaged. I can't decide if I like that or not. Now, just a little bit more natural, like this. Just get more where I wanted. That I kind of like. I'm trying to decide which one I like better. Well, I guess I better do them both like this, since that one's definitely not going anywhere. Just like that. The only thing that I noticed as I'm doing this like this, if you notice, you see how there's that whole line of makeup that's coming off around my eyebrow? Like, I'm gonna have to touch that up somehow. This is making me look like I literally this is not, oh my god. Okay, we're gonna see if we can fix this, okay? Because this looks wild to me right now. Like, straight up wild. And this is really dirty, so I'm gonna wipe that off. I mean, I guess it did what it was supposed to do. I just have to, you know, use other stuff to add color back onto it. So, you know, I mean, I do like it. So I'm gonna use just one of my regular eye pencils or brow pencils to try and fix that issue. And be right back. Oh God. So I'm gonna use my Anastasia brow definer in medium brown. Let's see if we can fix this. Like, I'm trying to color the hairs that are covered in makeup here. Like, this might be a lost cause, but I think we can try to fix this. There we go. Okay. You know, that fixed it if you're not too close up. It really did, actually. Okay. So I'm not even really adding color anywhere else. I'm just covering the hairs that are covered in makeup, and since they're so like crispy-ish, which I know some people mind, I don't mind too much because I'm not going around feeling my eyebrows all day. But, you know, maybe once I start walking around and starts getting on my nerves, maybe I'll change my mind. But as of now, it's not super bothering me. There we go. Try and get in there. All right, those are a little bushier than I usually like them, but I don't know, I kind of like it. All right. And I think I'm gonna leave that like that. Now that my eyebrows don't look totally crazy, I'm gonna have to put a tiny bit more of this right here, but then I will. Ooh, freckles. She can have them. I'm gonna,
Where do you want those? Dragon fruit, maybe? With that super strong swirl, you put a treat in it and throw it.
oh, okay.
And let them.
I figured she.
what Sheba Kiss is? Ooh, Sheba Kiss. You don't give out kisses. Pretty eyes. Sexy eyes.
What?
So one battle for you.
Now I'm just gonna spray this down with a little bit of setting spray. What's wrong with that sprayer? I have like a mustache of setting spray across my mouth. So this is where we ended up. I'm liking it. It's definitely everyday wearable. So I'm happy with it.